You got the coin?
Welcome to my inn, weary traveler.
Bargains.
What can I do for you? Welcome to my inn, friend. How can I help yat? Ah, my furs. Thanks for the delivery. It's getting a bit cold out here, these will be perfect for the beds. If you need food or a place to lay your head, I can offer you the best.
Stop by anytime.
A warning to all griffin owners. Do not let your feathered companions out of your sight. We have received numerous reports about griffins in the area being stolen in the night. If anybody can track down and stop these thieves, a reward awaits.
Good day to ya.
Hey, you. You looking for work? I ain't got a job for yat, but I can tell ya to stay away from Algerson Lumber. Algerson'll promise ya some solid labor work and decent pay, but it's a lie I tell ya. The conditions are terrible, we're getting attacked, and Algerson ain't even batting an eye. He don't care about us little people. I'd stay away if I were you.
Look always to the sea.
Good day to you.
Keep your hands away from my beast. Oi, Horace. I think our snatching days are over.
Finest wares
Welcome
in
to my inn,
Colter's,
weary
right
traveler.
here.
What can I do for you? I heard the lost griffin came back. I guess we've got you to thank, Monzi.
Travel safely now.
Boss, the trees have come for their revenge. They're attacking us left and right.
I'm sick of these excuses. Trees don't come to life. Get back to work.
Dreadful state
Why,
of
hello.
affairs, isn't it?
Welcome to Algerson Lumber. How may I help you? Let me tell you a thing about my employees. They're always blowing things out of proportion. I give them a good job with a steady wage, and what do? They try to make excuses as to why they can't work. They say the trees have come alive. Trees. Walking and fighting? If you're going to lie, at least make it more believable. If they want to convince me, I'm going to need cold hard proof.
The Proudmoors
My
will
workers are
protect us,
always coming
as
up with
they always
excuses
have.
to not work. My employees say we're under attack. They say our workers are falling to beasts and men made of wood. I say we're losing precious inventory. Do you know how many company-issued axes must be getting dropped out there? That's a waste of my hard-earned money. I'm going to need you to get those back for me.
Stay warm.
For that bro's favor, friend.
To what do I owe the
My father
pleasure?
is incapable of seeing what's in front of his very nose. He holes himself up in his office, not leaving to go home until late at night. Here I am, his only son, trapped out here along with all of his workers. Are they in trouble? Yes. But father will never believe them. If he won't try to get to the bottom of this attack, I will do it myself.
See to your affairs.
I'm going to go check on the workers in the woods. If we're in danger here, I worry about their safety out there. Show me wicker, show me beasts. I will fight them all. Thanks for the aid, friend. My axe was made to chop down trees, but these are close enough. Spiders are one thing, but tree men? Count me out. Thanks for the aid, friend. Cold tyrants never go down without a fight.
Fancy a cuppa?
I'm used to chopping wood, but the wood ain't normally fighting back.
What can I do for you?
My axe was made to chop down
Fancy a
trees,
cuppa?
but these are close enough. Spiders are one thing, but tree men? Count me out. Now spiders are attacking in the woods. We can't chop trees when we're being killed, boss. You're scared of spiders now? Just squish them under your foot.
You laugh.
I fear we shall
My
never
workers
know
are always
peace.
coming up with excuses to not work. I give them an honest job with good pay. This is the thanks I get? Algerson examines the skull. Now this. This is something. Why are my workers running? They should be harvesting. We could make a killing with these. My workers are always coming up with excuses to not work. My son is far too soft-hearted. He needs to harden up if he's going to run this business one day. I spend my own money to get these workers the supplies they need and they just go ahead and lose them. How much more generous must I be? Perhaps the cost of the axes should come out of their paychecks from now on. My son went where? Chasing our workers into the woods once again? That boy is too soft-hearted. No matter what I do, he will never be strong enough to take over the family business. I demand he come back this instant. He's got better ways to spend his time than going on wild goose chases for our employees.
Fair winds and full sails. Charmed.
Father
I'm
is
sure.
blinded in his pursuit of success. If he won't listen to our employees, I must. If my father won't look out for his employees, I will. We must figure out who or what is attacking us. I'm not surprised some of the workers stayed in the woods, even amidst the beasts. While he won't admit it, some of Father's workers are extremely dedicated. And now they're trapped by the spiders. Perhaps they have information about what is going on here. Free them from their webbings and see what they know. If my father won't look out for his employees, I will. These woods have never been so densely littered with spider eggs. If these are recent, they must also be corrupted. We cannot allow them to hatch into more of these aggressive spiders. While you are in the woods, destroy those eggs. Any more spiders could lead to an uncontainable infestation. If my father won't look out for his employees, I will. We must No wonder our workers are terrified to go into these woods. Generally the bears and spiders stay out of the way of humans. But these are no ordinary beasts. Father would be furious if productivity came to a halt. Please, cull these beasts so that the ridge can be safe once more.
Steady on ahead.
How can we be expected to keep working in these conditions? All Algerson wants is money, but we've got bigger problems here. The beasts ain't natural. It's the witch. I've seen ER myself, the witch of the woods. I'm getting out before she finds me again. I've seen her, the witch. Every once in a while she comes down to the cave, checking on her pet. I've never seen a spider so large. She spreads her spell, cursing all of the animals in these woods to follow her command and attack us. The brood mother laid all these eggs, and they're hatching into more possessed beasts. Take her out, and perhaps the infestation will stop.
Smooth sailing!
Alright. Looks like you cleared a path. I think I can make it out on my own. If you can take out that spider, you're gonna help a lot of people.
With the spider matriarch defeated, the flow of cursed spiders should slow, if not stop completely.
All Algerson wants is money, but we've got bigger problems here.
To what do I owe
If
the
my father
pleasure?
won't look out for his employees, I will. We must figure out who or what is attacking us. A witch. This is all because of a witch. If my father won't look out for his Thanks for that. I think you got some spider egg goop on your cloak. I have never seen beasts so soulless. It's as if they're under some sort of spell. A witch. I would love to help you, truly I would, but I must report to my father. Why don't you go stop the witch yourself? For a brave adventurer like you, a witch should be no problem. I'm sure my father would reward you greatly.
Keep calm and carry on.
A witch? Why is a witch targeting our operation? I need to get out of here. I'll tell my father.
Ah, so Maynard sends his goons to solve his problems, as he always does. Welcome, goon. I will take care of you as I did the others. You are a fool to get in my way. My husband's exploitation of his workers will never end.
What news from the mainland?
My son told me about the witch, Monzi. I've come up here to take care of her. If you want something done right, you need to do it yourself. Maynard studies the locket. That ungrateful woman.
Stay warm.
I wasn't always the president of a successful lumber company, you know. I came from nothing. I started this business to support my wife and our family. My work is my life. Forget Petula, forget Benjamin, this is my legacy. For her to turn to witchcraft to exact revenge against me. I don't care that she's dead. One fewer person to get in my way.
Pleased to make your acquaintance.
Welcome, traveler. Care to join in the hunt? One of the greatest hunting sports amongst the nobles of Boralus is the stoat hunt. It is a sport of determination, patience, and skill. Do you think you can rise to the challenge? Stoats are agile, sneaky, and sharp. They are next to impossible to catch out in the forest, so the best way to find one is to find its burrow and scare it out. Find their burrows and bring back their pelts. Their fur is soft and much loved amongst the nobles.
Best
Eddie,
of luck.
turn with your leg, not your hand.
I am.
Ahoy!
Harold gives you a nod. These nobles really think killing weasels is the mark of a good hunter? Huh? It ain't hunting if there isn't a bit of danger involved. There are boars in these woods. That's more our speed out in the mountains. Why don't you kill some of those, then bring me their tusks as proof? Harold gives you a nod. Up in the mountains we know the value of a good hunting companion. We use bolas to shoot down our flying prey, then our retrievers go and bring us our kill. You want to take a shot? Nickel can accompany you. Shoot down some of the falcons in the woods. My dog will finish the job.
Smooth
Keep it
sailing.
slow and easy. Anything out here could spook him.
I've ridden a bunch in the ring, it can't be much different out here. Nickel says. Nickel stores the falcon in his pack.
Good day to you.
A year ago I lost my daughter to the largest boar in the forest. I have tracked him since, trading blows back and forth. But this time, let's just say I don't have much time left. All I wish for is vengeance. Please warrior, avenge us so that my soul can leave this plane and join my daughter, wherever she may be.
Take the wind in your sails.
What can I do for
Though my lifeblood drains, all I yearn for is vengeance. Though my lifeblood drains.
You pet Nickel.
Oi!
Harold gives you a nod.
Eddie, turn with your leg, not your hand.
I am. Boars actually present some semblance of challenge to the hunter. Harold lets out a hearty laugh. Now that's what I'm talking about. There's nothing like man and beast working together for a clean hunt.
Safe passage to ya.
Charmed, I'm sure.
Have you collected enough stoat pelts? Not only will these pelts please the nobles, they also prove your worth as a hunter.
See to your affairs.
Alright Eddie, keep hotshot calm.
He's okay. There's no need to
Eddie.
Any rumors on the wind?
Lord Norwington demanded I take Eddie out riding in the woods, but I knew it was too soon. I just knew it. We've got to go find him. Meet me across the river.
Steady on ahead.
Let's get going, Monty. Lord Norwington will have my head if something happens to his son.
To what do I owe the
How could
pleasure?
this get any worse? The Trogs have captured Eddie. Eddie's in there. That place is full of trogs. My life is equestrian. I'm not a fighter. I could maybe take a trog or two, but not a whole tribe. Please, go into Mistfall Cleft and see if you can find Eddie. Lord Norwington would be furious if something happened to him, and nobody wants to bear witness to that. Trogs are base creatures. They barely have any brain process, living mostly on survival instinct alone. They are pests through and through, and need to be dealt with. The fewer of them there are, the better.
Keep calm and carry on.
You cry on Hotshot's shoulder.
On the surface of the rock you find carvings of what you make out to be ingredients. If you find the ingredients, perhaps you can make the trog soup for yourself.
You cautiously approach a sorrelisk tied to a post. It doesn't snap at you, but looks at you with defeat in its eyes. The trogs seem to be keeping these sorrelisks against their will. They should be freed before they are abused further. I'm over here. He has the key. Please, help me.
Do I sound like a pirate?
Are you here to save me? You saved me. Those trogs are really scary. They took Hotshot and dragged me through their camp.
Steer clear of sirens!
Eyes. Is it safe to get out? Trogs are really scary. I think I can make it to Melissa if you cleared me a path. Thank you so much for saving me.
The flavor of the soup doesn't seem quite right. It must be missing ingredients. The soup has somehow taken on a somewhat floral quality. It feels well balanced on the tongue and goes down very smoothly. This may be, in fact, the most delicious cuisine you have ever tasted.
Charmed, I'm sure.
Eddie's in there. That place is full of trogs. Fewer trogs means fewer of our people getting attacked. Trogs training Soralisks to be ridden? Seems they've learned from watching us after all. It's better that you freed them. I don't particularly want to imagine what would happen if the trogs were widely successful in their new riding endeavors. Lord Norwington will want to thank you for saving his son himself. Why don't you come to the estate? We're preparing for a festival, and everybody's welcome. We'll go ahead and tell him of all that has happened. See you there.
See to your affairs.
All right, Eddie. I think riding lessons will continue on the estate for now.
I think that's fair. Caleb's body is lifeless, still warm. His wounds claimed him while you were gone. His face seems content, as though he knew you would finish the job. May I announce the arrival of Lady Monzi?
Eat,
You're
drink,
Monzi,
enjoy.
the hero that saved my son from the trogs. Ho ho ho. You are very welcome at my estate. You must regale me with your tales of your gallant rescue.
Welcome
to the Norwington Equestrian Festival. We're still setting
We're still setting up, but you must participate in the festivities. I won't have it any other way. Please do return.
My dear friend
all
Monzi,
stories
I do
of
hope
your
you enjoy the
adventures.
festival. I throw it every year to bring riders from all over Kultiras together for a grand celebration of the sport. In fact, you deserve the whole 9 yards. Please, tour the estate at your leisure and partake in the delicious food and drink. Introduce yourself to the people. I insist.
Have a capital time. Good day to ya.
This is where we take care of all of our horses. Both the riders and the stable hands keep them groomed and well cared for.
Safe passage to you.
Whoa.
My dad
Look at
talks
the
about
pretty
horses all the time.
ponies.
He wants to ride one, but I think he's scared of them. I know exactly how to help him. My daddy would never admit it, but he's really superstitious. I don't think he'll ever feel safe on a horse unless he has a lucky charm. I heard about a fox somewhere around here that's been eating a lot of chickens, and escaping everybody trying to catch him. I bet he's really lucky. Maybe if you got his tail and gave it to my dad, he'd feel lucky too. My dad talks about horses all the time. He wants to ride one, but I think he's scared of them. I know exactly how to help him. Have you ever heard about eel juice? I don't know if it's safe for night elves like you, but Tortolans love it. It gives us a burst of energy, and puts a spring in the step of even the oldest Tortolan. I saw some eels to the north of the estate when we were traveling. Can you go collect some of their venom for my dad?
Okay, but you're gonna come back, right?
Do you see those
The connection between horse and rider is fascinating to me, and I will never truly understand until I experience it. But, well, you know. Armor. How could I possibly even think to mount one of these beauties without some proper protection? I saw some waterfalls nearby. There must be shells near the banks of its pools. Would you entertain an old Tortolan by collecting some for his safety?
You're never too old to start learning.
Did you see the mare that Darnell rode in on? Ha. Does he even expect to place?
No bodge goods here,
Ah,
mate.
our esteemed hero. Welcome, welcome. Help yourself to some food and drink. If you need anything else, let me know and I will gladly assist.
Appreciate your patronage.
Getty cut of death. WCSRY man.
%500 upgrade for me.
Upsets are what you can dream for that then XD.
Nav won't cover end content. Just leveling to max.
You're just covering leveling content.
Yeah. If it's not getting support, then I have to move on.
Like.
You cry on Lovetail's shoulder.
It's gonna be
My dad
a good
talks about
day.
horses all the time. He wants to ride one, but I think he's scared of them. I know exactly how to help him. Tails are real lucky, Monzi. I think this one will give my dad heaps of courage. I think I can feel the luck too. My dad will be so excited when he sees his favorite drink. Oh boy. He's gonna be pumped.
Okay, I'll see you later.
I am in
Protection,
search of knowledge.
yes.
What are you?
Can't put
looking
yourself
for?
in a dangerous situation without the proper protection. Ah yes, these shells will help keep me well safeguarded. With all that you've collected for me, I guess it is time to mount, isn't it? Ooh. I haven't felt such nerves for 300 years. Would you mind assisting me in finding a suitable equine partner? I could not trust myself to make the decision alone.
All right. Goodbye. Before
we begin, let me get prepared.
Just a moment. Well,
Well,
enough dawdling then. It is time to identify the perfect horse. Oh,
my friend, would you mind assisting in
the inspection of these horses? Only the perfect horse will do.
I like this one.
I think it's the prettiest. Dad?
This is not the horse for me, my son.
My son. Look at the shine in her eyes when her gaze falls upon me. She craves my shell as food.
This one looks
nice.
No, child. No, I cannot ride this one. He looks too bouncy. You look at his gait. My old bones could never handle such motion.
What about this one, Dad?
No, Joma. This one will not do. It is too, fidgety. Yes, fidgety. I suspect it would spook at any abrupt movement.
All right, Dad, we've waited long enough. You have to get on this horse.
All right, child. I guess it is time. My friend, can you help me? We've traveled far and wide, but we're finally here.
Dad says
He's
sometimes
on.
big people get scared.
He's on.
Do you get
Don't
scared?
worry, Monzi. I'm sure he'll be fine. Thanks for all of your help.
I'm so proud of my dad.
Okay, Joma. Please guide me to the training grounds. I think it shall be optimal for learning the reins, if you will.
You got it, Dad! Hold on tight!
Okay. I think I can handle... Nope! I can't handle! Too fast! The beast is out of control! Don't let go! Don't let go! Don't let go! Wait! Joma? Joma! I'm doing it! Oh, this is quite freeing.
You're doing great, Dad!
You see those horses?
You laugh at Majo.
Help wanted. An unidentified illness has cropped up in Angle Point Wharf. Those experienced with medicine or healing should report to the Thorold Wavestone at their earliest convenience. Citizens are advised against visiting Angle Point on personal business until further notice. Thank you for your cooperation.
Be careful when traveling toward Angle Point. An immense creature of the earth has spawned on one of the hills, threatening all who go near. Any adventurers who take down this earthen guardian shall be rewarded greatly.
Lord Admiral's favour, friend.
It is my honor to serve Lord and Lady Norwington as their housekeeper. If you would like to acquire a room for rest, do not hesitate to ask.
Finest wares and
An estate such as this one requires a lot of upkeep. Between making horseshoes, repairing rakes, and doing the occasional odd job here and there, a blacksmith's work is never done.
Travel safely now.
Darnapool. Roborova. I found something you might like, scurrying out of the rusted vault. You should stop by my shop, Rough Waters, the next time you're in Borealis.
Welcome to the Norwington
I hope you're ready to
Equestrian
ride.
Hunt Festival.
How are you enjoying the grounds? We are still setting up, so it will be even more marvelous soon. To tell you the truth, I have to one-up myself every year.
Make
It's quite
yourself at
exhausting
home.
organizing it all,
My
but it's so
estate
very
is
rewarding.
your estate.
You may know how to
Hooray!
ride already, but you don't know how to ride like a Cull Tyrant. We'll let you borrow a horse for the festivities. Take one of our lesson masters, Cooper. He's trained many a beginner in his day. Mount up, get in the ring, and show us what you've got. I'm sure you'll be a quick learner.
Have a capital time. Combat prowess is an important requirement for Kultiran riders. Display your harpoon skills on the knoll targets. The Roughnecks have already introduced you to their favorite tool, the bowlers. practice throwing them on horseback by shooting down the flying zeppelins. They're a bit rare, but are worth a lot of points. And of course, my favorite part, the jumping. Show your equestrian expertise by jumping over the fences. The more you jump, the more impressive the rest of your actions will be. You're a natural, friend. Welcome to the
I hope you're ready to ride.
Equestrian and Hunt Festival.
Well done, Monzi. I think you're ready to take it to the next level.
You and
I hope you're ready to ride.
Wonderful team. Feel free to ride
It looks like you understand the
estate
basics.
as much as you'd like.
Now it's time to put everything together. Head for the ring. Once you hear the starting pistol, you will have 1 minute to score as high as possible. Knolls are worth 1 point. Run M through with the harpoon. If you see a paper zeppelin, bag it with your bolus for 50 points. Leaping fences gives you style. Style gives you more points when you skewer knolls or down zeppelins. It's super important, so don't forget to keep jumping fences. I hope you're ready to ride. I like the cut of your jib, friend. I'll tell you what. The rest of the partygoers should be arriving any time now. Would you do me the honor of retrieving my favorite horse from the estate on the hill? Imagine, our guest's first impression of you to be on the most regal horse in all of Tiragard. Wondrous.
New job opportunities. Do you seek danger? Beasts in great quantities. Perilous adventure. Do you also prefer the rugged outdoors to the dainty frilly frou-frou estate life? Well, you might be cut out to be a roughneck, suppliers of all griffin mounts in Kultiras. Inquire at the Roughneck Camp in West Windweald about this exciting new opportunity. Applicants must not be afraid of heights, feathers, and / or death. Welcome to the estate house. Please, help yourself and let us know
Fancy
if
a
there's
cuppa?
anything we can aid you with.
You thank Norwington attendant.
Capital timing, my friend.
We've
got a trog attack.
Bully!
I don't believe I'm saying this, Monzi, but trogs are invading the estate. Trogs? At my party? My grandfather pushed them back to that cleft years ago to build this estate.
Make yourself at home.
To think that they would attack
My estate is your estate.